Part 1.
Ah, yes,
White
part 1.
Cloud.
White Cloud. Pegasus Moon. Throne of Knowledge. Ah, yeah, that's why I saved this chapter to like properly start during this fourth playthrough here, because this is the one where you know, the split happens and the stuff happens at the tomb and whatnot, and it'll happen a bit differently this time. I appreciate the weather report, Richie, but let's get back to the main broadcast here.
However, beneath that snowy blanket, her throat is more treacherous than ever.
Part of me wants to say I missed these weather reports, but at this point I honestly didn't. Oh, Doogie's readjusting. Doogie's readjusting there. And yeah, that basically is the plot here in a way. Like, there's a lot of really cool things that the plot of this game definitely does right. Like its arguments about how like no side is truly in the right, which is something that I've kind of been reminded of with like Assassin's Creed Unity recently. Coming back and playing Assassin's Creed Unity for the first time in nearly 8 years, and actually being able to like greater appreciate its story and the arguments it makes about how you know, maybe no side is truly in the right. It kind of reminds me of Three Houses in that way. But, you know, going back to AC Unity. I used to kind of hate AC Unity, but coming back and playing it recently, I've kind of like really fallen in love with it, quite frankly. I might prefer the plot of Unity to this. Actually, well, the plot of Blue Lines is really good. I really do like the Blue Lines plot and Dimitri's character and such. Like, it could have been handled maybe a little bit better, but I do really like Dimitri's character in the Blue Lines route. That's probably the best character in this game, quite frankly. But this game does, you know, have a lot of charming characters with really cool personalities and whatnot. It's a Fire Emblem game after all. So, I mean, you want to come and relax next to me here? There's a thing rather than back there. She's really tired. Usually she doesn't like physical affection all that much, and usually she makes weird noises when I pet her. She's not this time. This time she's not. Oh yeah, we're going to the Holy Tomb. The Empire is gonna ransack it. It's gonna be a freaking grand time, and it's gonna be a bit different than the other playthroughs this time around. I'm honestly surprised that Doogie isn't making any weird noises as I pet her. She usually does. But yeah, both Assassin's Creed Unity and Fire Emblem Three Houses have been plots that have really fascinated me in regards to how they make arguments about how, like, no side is truly in the right. All you can do is really... Well, Fire Emblem Three Houses kind of makes arguments that all you can do is stick true to your beliefs and try to, you know, see that to fruition as best you can. Whereas in the case of Assassin's Creed Unity, its argument is more so like, you know, you might get carried away with like your ideals and convictions and turn it into dogma and make that be your excuse to wage war against others while it's others' excuse to wage war against you, and maybe it's better to just come to a peaceful solution. But that's something that we'll be discussing more once we actually beat the game and those arguments like really super duper come to light, you know. Will be the case. I might potentially do a video essay on that game. I've already done a video essay on this game. What's the thing? I already have a Fire Emblem Three Houses video essay, but after my stuff with AC Unity, I've honestly been thinking about doing a video essay on AC Unity. But yeah, let's see here. Fate's tried to do a no side is truly right plot, but bad right happened. Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Oh, now she's making weird noises. Now she is. Okay. I'm actually not paying attention to the dialogue. We've literally seen this 3 times already. Is the thing. We've literally covered this exact same thing on the channel 3 times, so I'm not going to hesitate to interrupt this. Once we get to the time skip and new stuff, I'll let it play out and not interrupt it. But until then, I'm just going to freaking interrupt it a bunch. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, if Fates had a good plot, man, that'd be a freaking masterpiece of a game if that had a good plot, because it is freaking fantastic gameplay and music. And art style. So if it nailed like all 4 of the big things of like art style, gameplay, music, and plot, then it would be freaking great. But because plot was a freaking mess, it's unfortunate there. It's really unfortunito. Well, what are we doing this month, huh? Should I recruit any students before we start the last route? I could potentially. Sorry, Hilda. Like, I was thinking about potentially recruiting Mercedes because, you know, there's one DLC character that's literally unique to this route, being the Death Knight Jaritza. I don't care at this point. And that's freaking, you know, Mercedes's brother is the thing. So it might actually be fitting for us to recruit Mercedes and see like any potential support conversations associated with that. Might be the case. Do I even want to explore? I'll explore. It's been a while since we've done this, so like can't hear Sothis' voice anymore. So this is the what is this costume again anyway? It's one of the new ones that was like added later after release. I don't even know what it is. It's the freaking, it's not the Sothis regalia. It's a B is the run button. Right, I'm getting mixed up with freaking Legends Arceus here. Oh yeah, on I know that when this freaking playthrough was in full swing, every exploration, every first exploration of the month, I would always take the time to talk to every single person and fully hear them out. And like each exploration thingamabob would always be like a bit over an hour long, and it was ridiculous. I'm not gonna do that this time. Wow, I got a golden apple. What is this, Minecraft? I'm so hyped. Freaking, speaking of, I need to resume Minecraft on the channel here pretty soon. Like, last week I was wrapping up the freaking Pokemon Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl video essay. And this week I got freaking, you know, sidetracked with the Pokemon Legends Arceus situation. So I hope that I could finally resume Minecraft uploads next week. Hopefully, maybe. But it's become a little bit tricky, let us say. Especially as I'm like trying to set up like some bigger plans for the series as well that take like additional preparation time. It's become like a little bit sketchy to get regular episodes of Minecraft out there. But I'll freaking do it. Eventually, view quest, we get the valuable secrets. But yeah, what you see Revelation's attempted plot is that no side is truly right. So forge the right path for yourself and others will see that you are truly just. Thinking that that's what it tried to argue about. Oh sweet, I got a door key. Wow. It'll only open like the most important door ever. Look at all these things I'm never gonna use. Yeah, I'm honestly wondering like how much exploration I should do during this playthrough. I might just do like the seminars that I would basically never do during my other playthroughs because, you know, I was trying to min-max during my other playthroughs. This playthrough, because it's freaking easy mode, I just can, you know, bum rush to the next chapter there. Like, oh yeah, you have like the other freaking Byleth that goes there. There is only one thing that I want to do, like, part-wise. Like, I do want to freaking just bum rush this, get this through with as soon as possible, get through the story. Except for, like, one aspect. I do want this fourth bum rushed playthrough to be at least 22 parts. Because, you know, third playthrough went up to part 278. So, you know, it'd be really, really fitting to make it to, you know, part 300 after this all for 3 houses. So if I was just like a few parts short of 3 houses, that would just be like so immensely dissatisfying to look at and be like, this is a several hundred part series. That's just like a few, literally just a few parts before 300. Like that would be like the most kind of OCD, just like irksome thing. So I do want to bum rush this, but like the only aspect in which I'd be taking my time with it is I want it to be at least 22 parts. If it's at least 22 parts, any aspect of bum rushing is fair game. Is the way I see this essentially. So that's what's going on here. Like I know when I was doing my playthrough of Pokemon Platinum, for example, I had my review as part 100. I had like a whole dedicated part 100 as like a freaking dedicated podcast like review going over the whole thing, but part 99 was like the final part of like my actual gameplay per se. So a lot of people saw that and like thought that part 99 was like the final episode of Pokemon Platinum. And I know that irked definitely a decent few people that reached out to me about that and were just like, wow, you must just really hate the number 100 or something, huh? People reach out being like, what the heck, you ended on part 99 not 100? That's so annoying, how could you do that, you know? So I don't want to do the Fire Emblem 3 houses. We're ending it, like, if we could end it exactly on part 300, that'd be really cool. I doubt that I'm gonna find some way that this would, like, you know, cut up into exactly 300 parts. Like, I have to be a freaking genius at cutting this up and pacing this at, like, a perfect way that I have to plan out so much. It's not impossible, but, like, it's doubtful. It is doubtful. But yeah, at least 22. At least 22 so we can get that satisfying 300 episodes of 3 houses. Well, satisfying in terms of numbers, not satisfying in the fact that this game has gone on that long, you know. Not exactly. Well, I am Ferdinand von Ayer. Alright, let's bring in Ferdinand von Ayer. Should I recruit Mercedes? That might be the one character where it might actually be fitting to recruit for this. And see some new stuff. So, like, let's see here. Sure, Mercedes likes this. Is the thing. We can try recruiting her before the end, I guess. Is what we can do. Would I have to recruit her this month? Is that what I'd have to do? Because, like, I'm pretty sure this is the month that, like, establishes our allegiance. Is a thing. Like, is this the bit where Edelgard is already out? Yeah, this is the thing, right? Where we talk to Edelgard and, you know, the route splits and stuff. Hold on, maybe I should go recruit Mercedes first. Where's the, Mercedes is down there. I don't think our support is good enough right now. Hold on, because you need to be at least B support, right? I think, if I remember how it works. I think. I don't remember. But I think it's B support. I could just, like, buy that with a really awfully handled renown system. Support levels. Let's see here. Where's Mercedes? Because that's the one character where it's like, oh, okay, that actually plays into, like, support conversations. Like, the one character that's, like, well, technically there's 3 characters exclusive to this route when you count Edelgard and Hubert and whatnot. But, like, the DLC exclusive character of, you know, Death Knight that she has a relationship with there. Oh, it seems like I already had that in mind when I was developing the save file a little bit. I already got to C support. That's cool. Here's 400 now to get to B. Cool. Does that, what? Gosh darn it. I need to remember what my buttons are. Support conversations right now. So I'll go talk with Mercedes and tell her to join my class, and then we can at least see, like, the support conversations with her and Jaritza, the Death Knight. The Knight of Death. That could be cool to see, right? That could be neato. Apparently, the Death Knight has his own unique class of Death Knight, except it literally works just like Dark Knight, essentially, just with, like, some different skills or something. No, it's not who I was trying to, talk to here. Oh, it's been a year. Should I?
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report.
It's literally been a year since I've heard that.
You are something to report.
Oh, man.
For a moment, I thought you were someone suspicious. Lucky
Is that
for you,
so?
I am quite perceptive. It took only that single moment for me to recognize you.
Nice.
The professor went out and got some new power.
Yeah, I got the new power of switching the game to freaking easy turn your brain off mode. Is what I did. You want to join my class, maybe? Recruit?
Oh, Professor.
Yeah, sure. Let's do that. I don't think there's anyone else I want to recruit. I mean, we could recruit the Ashen Wolves, the DLC characters, just because I think you recruit them for free. And then we can just have them as, like, adjutants. Is what we could do, right?
Wow, really?
But this recruit we may as well do for the support conversations.
I hope to learn a lot.
That's what we may as well do. Sure. Sure, we'll do that. It would also be useful to have, like, a fortify user, since we wouldn't have Flame in this route, but because this is turn your brain off difficulty, I highly doubt that we need a fortify user, so we literally just want the freaking thingamabob, the whatever the hell, the support conversations, bada bing, bada boom. Man, it's so weird. Looking back at this game. Yeah, this was the part where I made the fateful decision.
Professor, will you join me? There's something I must do. It will take a few days, but I promise we'll be back in time for the ceremony at the Holy Tomb.
Yeah, it's this moment. Where are we going?
It's meant to be a secret, but I'm going to Enbar, the Imperial capital.
Whoa.
There's something I must do
It still
there.
bugs me to this day how, like, the textures in the background don't quite line up. This decision will drastically change the story. Yeah, so I had this save file set up right before this point here. So, 2.5 years ago, we were at this point right here. And I was like, oh, because this was my first route that I did. This decision will drastically change the story. So I figured at the time that the I'll Go With You would be the better, like, more fun route and, like, with a better story and whatnot. And the I Must Stay would be, like, the crappier one. So I was like, oh, let's save the better one for later. Let's do the I Must Stay first. And then I'll do the I'll Go With You, like, really soon after. We'll come back and do that soon. It's 2.5 years later, and I'm here doing it now to wrap up loose ends. Here we go. Time for the new route we haven't done yet on this channel. maybe I'll be able to get some enjoyment out of new content. Whoa, I've never seen you before.
Father, forgive me for asking.
Whoa, why are the textures on the back of his chair so bad?
How the burden
Looks like a
of the
Legends
throne
Arceus
is
texture
heavily
there.
on you. And so,
There is no need to apologize, Edelgard. You must know that I do not have much time left in this world. The time has come.
Execute Order 66.
now, to complete the imperial succession, you must relinquish your crown here in the throne room. The Archbishop of the Church of Seiros would normally act as witness, but my professor will fill that role instead.
Edelgard.
From this day forward, the weight of the Empire's future shall rest upon my shoulders. All that I do will be for the benefit of the people of Fodlan.
Is it now? Oh, this is new.
Esvelg.
That's a new art there.
Is yours. By the covenant between the red blood and the white sword, and by the double-headed eagle upon your head, I hereby pronounce you the new emperor. Are you prepared to take those responsibilities as your own?
In accordance with the ancient covenant, and in keeping with the Hresfeld legacy, I swear that upon this throne, I shall use my reign to lead Fodlan to a new dawn and achieve peace for all.
Maybe there will be some enjoyment to come from doing new content this time. Because at least I don't have to do old stuff up until the new stuff, because the old stuff is already done and we're just getting right into the new stuff.
When you were stolen away to the kingdom, when the Prime Minister did those horrible things, I could only watch in horror.
I understand, Father. In those dark times, your eyes and your fists were my salvation. Within your eyes, I saw true care. And upon your fists, clenched tight with indignity, I saw the blood that dripped and fell. Even as I bled, I felt that you too must also be bleeding.
Your Majesty, you must not leave your sleeping chambers in your condition. Ah, Edelgard. I did not expect to find your Highness here.
Prime Minister, you have misspoken. I am no longer your Highness, but rather your Majesty.
Impossible!
It is true. Edelgard is the new emperor of the Entrestian Empire. We will
That's the
summon
worst back of a
officials
chair I've ever seen in my life.
and prepare an ordinance at once. And you, Prime Minister.
Are dismissed. It will be some time before you are allowed to make contact with the outside world again.
No! How can this be? I... understood, Your Majesty.
Edelgard, my dear El, I leave the fate of Fodlan in your capable hands.
Father. Thank you for staying by my side, Professor. Now that I'm the Emperor, it's time to grasp my destiny. After the ceremony at the Holy Tomb, I must return to Enbar. This may be the last we see of each other. We are out of time, my teacher. Everyone is waiting for us. We must go.
What? I didn't get to use all my activity points. I didn't get to use the lesson either. The hell? Okay, well, whatever, I guess. Whatever, I guess. Hello, Reggie Bub. I hope you're doing well today. But yeah, that was something that we haven't seen. That's just new stuff right there. Maybe there will be some enjoyment to be had because,
Starting to take shape.
you know, all the previous playthroughs have had to start from, like, the very beginning of the game. But, you know, this is a save file that I had set up ahead of time to, like, be right before the actual new content, especially considering we'd already done, you know, the first half of the story with the Black Eagles before. So, hey, maybe there will be more enjoyment to have with this game since, you know, it'll just be, like, mostly Mostly new stuff there. I'm feeling so lazy. Do a freaking seminar for, yeah, that. I don't care. Let's do it. Yeah, woke up at the perfect time to tune into Fire Emblem Treehouses. Treehouses over here, which we're gonna get done. It's gonna be great. And then I'm never playing this game on this channel ever again. And we're gonna play other Fire Emblem games. Other Fire Emblem games that aren't Three Houses is what we're gonna do. Why'd I recruit Shamir? Is that was for that, like, the thing where Bob's from that one side quest, I think, right? Yeah, I'm sure we could definitely make a lot of Star Wars jokes during this whole thing where Bob. Where did Hubert go? Why did Hubert just royally screw off? Does he just do that during this month or something? I hate how she has a freaking budding talent in Reason Magic that she can't even use. It's so dumb. I don't know, just develop this. I don't know. It's been so long since I've seen this screen. I'm almost tempted to auto-instruct. I think I might have actually been auto-instructing for just a little while while, you know, getting this save file up to this point. I really should have just, like, actually kept my save file from 2019 of, like, right before this split. I was thinking about it, but I was like, oh, I'm having so much fun with this game. I don't mind starting it from the very beginning again. I was so wrong. I was so wrong. At least I was able to get through it on and off over the course of months off camera and not, you know, doing it on stream here and whatnot. It'd be a whole lot more parts if I did that, but, you know. My goodness, look how high their skill. How did this happen? I don't even know. I don't know. Are you in heaven? Why, Reggie Bub? Freaking tuning into more acoustic harmonia, Fire Emblem Three Houses? I've never done enough Three Houses. It'll never end. Oh, I was making you the freaking thingamabob, wasn't I? Oh yeah, you already have the thing unlocked, the War Monk. Yeah, that. Interesting. I forgot these were some things that I was doing. I honestly kind of forgot about some of these things. Some of these things have changed and stuff up like that. Whoops, nope. Bernadetta, how about you go ahead and develop this a little smidge? This is what you do. Well, boopity bop. But yeah. I feel like, I feel like if you want to just, like, be subjected to freaking boredom, just, like, freaking binge watch every one of my Three Houses parts up to this point, and you'll just freaking lose your mind as much as I have. Let's see here. Hello, Shrimp. Wait 6 months for Conquest, but 3 houses ain't bad. I'm getting this done. And then we're doing Triangle Strategy, and then we're doing Conquest. Hope you are doing well today. Welcome to the shenanigans. This game has been freaking on my backlog for 3,000 years since we've done the first 3 routes. And just have the 4th and final one to go here, so that's what we're doing on the easiest difficulty right now, to just bum rush it, get it done, and then never play this game on this channel ever again. Is the thing. So we'll get that done, and then we're gonna do Triangle Strategy, which is coming out this month, which is the, not this month, next month, March, which is the new Square Enix game in, like, the HD 2D series, the spiritual successor to Octopath Traveler, and it's very much inspired by Fire Emblem and Fire Emblem-like games, essentially, and I'm actually really hyped for freaking Triangle Strategy. That game looks hella fun. I had fun playing the demo when that came out, like, a year ago, so I'm really looking forward to Triangle Strategy, and I kind of hope that it'll feel like I'm playing, I don't know, a classic Fire Emblem game, something like that, like a SNES or a Game Boy Advance Fire Emblem game or something. Freaking no. Yeah, we're gonna bum run this. So I had this save file set up ahead of time where, since the last time we did 3 houses, sorry, Felix. We last did 3 houses on this channel a year ago. And since then, I've gradually been developing this save file on and off over the course of several months of just getting it right before the split. So we're going to be doing the Black Eagles Empire route from, like, right at the split here is essentially what we're doing. That's what's happening here. That's what is occurring. So this was the month where I got to choose, like, go with Edelgard and whatnot. I'm just doing Seminar again because freaking screw it. I know the most effective use of my thingamabob there is to do the exploration, but this is literally normal casual mode. This is turn your brain off difficulty. So, like, I don't care. So that's what's going on here. But yeah, And Reggie Bub's more 3.5 houses with Star Wars jokes in between. What's to lose? Yeah, what's to lose here? It's gonna be a great fun time. Yeah, I might honestly just do a lot of this game in auto mode. Because, you know, this is literally the 66th time I've streamed this game. And I have, what, was it 330 hours in this game? Yeah, there it is. 330 hours. I'm done with this game. So I might honestly just, like, do most of this game in auto mode. Is what I might just do. And then just, like, talk. Just let the game play itself. And just, like, have a conversation about, like, anything else. Is what I might do. Execute order 66. So let's go do the freaking conflict in the Holy Tomb thing we're up. Let's ventures into the Holy Tomb to retrieve a revelation from the goddess in that hidden place deep beneath Yarok. A shocking truth is revealed. What could that shocking truth be? We've only seen it 3 times already. Whoa. I don't know what it could be.